Hello everybody, welcome to Jeff Grant Media Reviews. And for our very first video, we have a floor lamp from Yomony. This says it's the Yomony Airs floor lamp. I was expecting to be sent the Yomony Lyra floor lamp, retailed at $89.99. This does in fact look like the Muse, which comes in at $139.88. So we're gonna crack that open and see what's inside, but first, something kind of funny. Let's see if we can read this here. Ugh. That says suspected counterfeit. So I'm extra curious as to what's inside this box now that it is suspected counterfeit. So let's go ahead and start by opening it on up. And we gotta get a knife. I'll be right back. I love that suspected counterfeit sticker. It's handwritten, so it probably came from some sort of DC. Always close your knife and set it aside because bad things happen when you just lay your knife on a table and forget about it. So as we crack this box open, we see the lampshade. It did come with a bulb. So we do have a bulb, which is a 60 watt, came with 120 volt, 60 watts, so that is for the United States because I am in the United States, so we get 120 volts. We have our lampshade here, and it appears as though we got some sort of paperwork here. Instructions how to plug a lamp in. It's in there. It's in there pretty good. Okay. And we have, all right, all together. So that's all of it right there. That's everything else. The box is empty. So now we have our light assembly and the cables coming out of our weighted base. So it appears as though it all just screws together. So we're gonna go ahead and take all of this off. I'm going to get our knife that we safely stowed on the side. And let's not cut the electrical cable because that'll end badly. Well, for me, it might be quite entertaining for you. So we will slowly and carefully cut the tape on this box. Take the base out. It's kind of heavy. I figure it probably weighs about 10 or 15 pounds, which is pretty good. I don't want it to tip over because I have a 3-year-old that loves to run into, grab, and overall maul everything. Right off the bat, I'm noticing, which I really like, is if I can untwist it, I'll show you. The switch it's a floor switch, so you just step on it. I really like that. I always hated sticking your hand up underneath the light switch to try to underneath the lampshade to try to find the switch. I love these foot switches. They're great. First time I ever had one was on an IKEA light, and I found it and it was just like a revelation. You can have a light switch where I can just use my foot. It's amazing. I love them. So already got a little bit of brownie points right there off the bat because you have a foot switch. Okay, so this is all, it's all aluminum. It looks brass. It's not brass because that would be crazy expensive and it would also tarnish very badly. So it's all just aluminum, but it is all metal. Even the top is actually metal. So it's all very durable, which again, I got a 3-year-old, so I prefer everything to be as durable as possible because she is in all likelihood going to run into this lamp at some point today. Okay. There we go. Thought it might have been stripped. It was just screwing forever. Okay, so the overall height, I mean, it's not screwed in yet, but you can see it's, well, with the lampshade, it's probably going to be about 4 foot tall. And I have no idea where I'm going to place this yet, but we will go ahead and stick it upstairs so you can see. It's light out, so it's not going to go ahead and it's not going to light up the room yet, but I will place it and at least take a short clip at some point today. Okay, put our bulb in there, see if the bulb is cracked or not. Bulb appears to be intact. All right, cardboard out. There we go. You can see the tape, but I couldn't get it off. Very little tiny piece of tape. I done screwed up. The lampshade appears to go on first because it goes down over. Therein lies the issue. The lampshade doesn't actually sit on anything here. But I believe I've just solved the problem. We'll take this light bulb back out, gently set it down. It appears there's this cuff here that is a little loose, so if we unscrew this cuff, then we could probably put the lampshade back on, screw this cuff on. There we go. The cuff secures the shade. Then we put the light bulb in, and voila, we have light, and now the shade is not moving around. Now, as you can see, this is not throwing off a ton of light because they informed me this is more of a fashion light. So if you are looking to light up a room, you're definitely going to want to go with something else. But this Yomony Muse, so the box was labeled wrong and they informed me they were setting a different light. So the Yomony Muse light is, it's not terrible. I personally would prefer a light that throws off some actual usable light. I'm not big on like a fashion light, just something as like an accent to a room. I would prefer a lamp that when I turn it on, it lightens up the room. It's not bad. I mean, it's daylight out, and I do have another light on the other side of the room, but it is fairly dark in this corner, and it's lighting me up. I can see my monitor. It's what I'm looking at right now. I mean, I do have a nice orange glow to myself. This section here, there is no color correction. This is straight from the camera, so you can kind of get an idea of how much light the lamp actually throws off. And now that you can see me, we could do our final thoughts on the lamp. I think it's more of a $80 price point. I think $140 is a bit high for it. It is nice, it looks good. It does not throw off a lot of light, so it is definitely a fashion accessory, an accent light to your room. I would not read to this. It's definitely too orangey. I like to read books, so generally you're looking at a page that's white or off-white. This is not going to throw off enough light. It would drive my eyes insane. I think you could probably find something in that $80 price range that's very, very similar to it and potentially could throw off more light if you're interested in the accent lighting. It is nice. It does look good. It's very sturdy. It comes in at 7 pieces if you include the light bulb, 6 without. You have the base. You have 1, 2, 3 poles for the actual arm. Then you have your 5th piece, which is the nice diamond shape, and then your 6th piece is your actual lamp shade. So it did assemble quickly and easily. It's probably, I'm gonna say, probably about a 10-pound weight in the base. I like that it has the foot switch to turn it on and off. I really like that in lamps. Again, I hate when I have to stick my hand up in there to try to find the switch, because inadvertently, if you're doing it when you're tired, you're gonna grab that light bulb. It's gonna be hot. So with this, I don't gotta worry about that. So, honestly, I'd hop over to IKEA, see if I could find something very similar, probably cheaper. Again, I think it's more of the $80 price range, so not quite half, like $60 less. It's not bad, it feels like it's durable. There was a lot of threading, so each of the pieces screwed together. I feel like it made a nice firm bond. I don't think it's any tippier than any other light that I have. I do have 1 or 2 accenty lights upstairs that are probably about the same. They have right about the same wiggle. I think they're all gonna have basically a 10-pound weight in the base. It's not bad. It looks brass. It's not. It's all aluminum though. It's definitely not brass. For $140, you're not gonna get that much brass. Also, brass would tarnish ridiculously. But the one thing that I will say to keep in mind, if you do pick up this light, is that little plastic cuff inside. Unscrew that, otherwise you're gonna think that your lampshade's not gonna stay. I was just a fool, and when I was looking at it, I realized that piece just moved just a little bit, and then I touched it with my hand and I saw that, yeah, that's the clamp. But all in all, I'd say dig a little deeper. Maybe if you like it, wait for it to go on sale. It's probably gonna go on sale around the holidays or any like the Prime days, anything like that. All in all, would I buy this lamp for $140? No, I would not. I would buy this lamp for the $80, maybe $60 to $80 range. I think $80 is plenty enough money to spend on this lamp. So if the price point comes down just a hair, it might be good. So there's the Yomony. Don't know if I'm saying that right. It looks like Yomony, but without the E, so it looks like Yomony Muse lamp. It's not bad. It looks nice. I'll stick it in a room somewhere upstairs. My wife will probably dig it and put it in, maybe put it in her art studio room. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. But if you are interested in learning more about it, there are links down below in the description. That is an affiliate link. It will take you to Amazon, so you can go ahead and check out some more of the specs and see some more photos of the light. But again, it is an affiliate link, so if you do purchase through that link, I will receive a little bit, a percentage of the sale. I'm talking like pennies, not even pennies on the dollar, like pennies on the sale. Like I'll probably make like 3 cents if you bought one of these. So, I mean, feel free to just search it on your own if you want as well. But we're gonna go ahead and end it there. So if you liked this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. There is a big red button down below. Feel free to click on that, or that little thumbs up arrow right on next to it. Both of those go a long way to help the channel get exposure. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and say goodnight.